Hey, what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Good morning or good evening, whatever time it is over there. Anyway, I'd like to shine on a topic today that's not really discussed and not really known about, at least in the spiritual, metaphysical sense of enlightenment. So, mindfulness. What is it? Why you should be doing it? The benefits? How often do it? And in the end, we'll go over the fifth part, which is show you how to do it. Give you 3 examples, maybe a few more, and we'll do it together. See, a lot of times we don't suffer because of problems we have, personal issues, or things we feel we need to fix, or events that unfolded before us that surprised us. A lot of times it's because we're stuck in our mind. And as humans, throughout our evolution, especially before, the part of my mind that produces fear and anxiety in the hypothalamus and other glands of the brain, we've exacerbated them so much that we constantly feel fear, anxiety, nervousness, and we don't know what to do about them. And it's that part, because we don't know what to do about them, is why we suffer and why we have lack of mindfulness. Basically, we're stuck in our heads, we're not in reality, but we're living in here. Physically, our body might be in the outside world. We might be living in the outside world. But metaphysically and spiritually and emotionally, we are living here and just here. And we try to get rid of the problems in the same level in which it was created, which is the mind. That's why it's not working. So, chasing money, success, chasing or choosing between careers, buying a new house, making goals, getting a girlfriend, all these different, we tend to chase these things because that's all we know to do. And to some degree they bring some joy, they bring momentarily ecstasy. But we always go back to our void that we seem unable to heal. And this is because we have these, I'll give you an example. I actually have a pair of glasses here. This represents the world. The outer part represents the world. The inside represents what we can see. So our eyes, perception, right? What happens is we go in life and we wear these glasses, right? But we're unaware that while we're looking at the world, through ourselves, through other people, through everything, that our lenses are actually dirty from the inside. So because our lenses are dirty, everything else becomes clouded. Our judgment becomes clouded. That's because we have so much basically shit, so much bullshit, so much overthinking, so much biases and opinions and dislikes and likes and triggers, things that we're very picky. There's always things that are going to trigger us. And that's because we have this filter towards life. We have these impure, dirty lenses. And the dirt is all the negative stuff that we've added into our life, which is really why lack of mindfulness, right? Lack of mindfulness is from not being able to see the world as it is, but as you make it, because you're living in your head. You see everything, your problems, your family, yourself, the world, your job, exactly as you feel internally. And so if you have a lot of negativity, if you're overthinking, that's a filtration of the world. You're not able to see the world as it is, and because of that you suffer, and you manifest suffering into your world, that you bring it to you. So where does mindfulness come in? Well, mindfulness simply means to be hyper aware. It means to be in charge of your emotions, in charge of your emotional state, not controlling, not manipulating. You can't manipulate reality. Try as much as you can, it doesn't work. But it's about being hyper aware, being mindful, seeing reality and the problems of the world just as it is. It's just about getting out of your head. It's easier said than done. But the more you practice it, the better you be at unfiltering life. You'll be able to clean the lenses inside out and see the world in a more perfect, natural, wholesome way. And you're going to see yourself that way. You're going to see your problems that way. You're going to see everything that way. And so we'll talk about the benefits and then how often to do it. So for the benefits, the first benefit you're going to get if you practice it long enough, for about a few months consistently, is reduce stress and reduce anxiety. And there's different layers or levels in which mindfulness can work on these. You can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. The second benefit would be is your problems will start to get smaller. So that's the third thing. All personal problems, issues, dislikes, triggers, fears, they will start to get smaller and insignificant, because you're no longer adding dislikes or likes or triggers or worries or opinions or thoughts. That all stops too. So that's actually the fourth thing, is that overthinking and all these negative loop of cycles that have you inside your mind for all these thoughts, they start to get smaller and insignificant from time of practicing mindfulness. Your mind, your monkey mind, as they call it in the Hindu and Buddhist culture, will start to become very, very weak, and to the point where you no longer are inside your head anymore. And so it produces some mild, consistent, anxiolytic, mind-releasing, trauma-releasing effects. They're very solid, but they are gradual. So it slowly over time, you need to keep practicing it, and don't stop, and you'll get better at it. Some of the benefits I know is that I'm a very anxious person, so every time I would get a new job, I would get anxious from the first day to, months. And my anxiety levels has decreased. I no longer think about things so much as I used to. My problems seem a little bit more insignificant. They're not as scary anymore. I still have fears, I still have negativity and all this stuff. I need to work on it, but mindfulness has been helping a little bit. And it's a rewarding experience once the benefits start to produce. Once you get the fruits, it's definitely worth it. So you want to be practicing mindfulness. You're a beginner. Start off with 5-6 minutes a day. You can do 5 minutes completely, or you can do 6 minutes, break it up 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes some other time of the day, whatever helps you be consistent. I do around 10 minutes, occasionally maybe 15, but I can stay consistent with 10, I don't know, about 15. 5 days a week at least. You can do it 6 days. You really don't need to do this every day, but just as often as you can. And yeah, so we'll get to the exercise and how to do it. So you want to do this at your own pace, but you want to work on speed, because that's going to help you flex the mindfulness muscle. The quicker you're able to complete each set or each exercise and move on to the next one, the faster you're going to grow that muscle. So it helps with speed. All right, so we'll start with this pencil here. So what you're going to do is you're going to work on your three senses, and you're going to alternate between whichever one is easier for you. So we have touch, we have see, and we have hear. We also have taste and smell, but that's a little bit harder. We want to start with these three, master these three. And we're going to start with external, because there's internal too, which is a little bit more advanced and harder. But we'll work on that as you get better. You want to add those. So, first exercise. You name the object, pencil, and then you name the sense that you're using, see. Now what you want to do then is describe the object exactly as it is. You don't want to label it, you don't want to make opinions about it, you don't want to No, just exactly what's there. Notice exactly what's there. It's about actuality. So pencil, C. It's yellow. It has words. It has a number. It has brownish black tip. It has a rectangular black square. All right, and then you move on to the next one. Let's say I'm gonna go with feel. So nasal spray, feel. Slightly cold, hard, a little bit hollow, smooth, rough, rigid. And then move on to the next one. We'll go with C. So I see a pen. It's blue. It has a thing here that you can move in and out. You can press it, makes a noise. It has a piece of rubber, something soft here. It's clear. It has blue inside. And move on to C. For example, I have the air conditioner on. Here. Air conditioner here. It's like a roaring sound. See two different complete sounds. It has a low frequency. It has a vibration to it. All right, so that's basically it. And now to get more advanced, once you get better at those, you can go to internal feelings. For example, you can do emotions, or if you have an itch, you can focus on an itch, which is actually internal. Feels external, but it's internal. Your butt on the seat, your legs on the floor. How does that feel? Exactly just what's there. Notice exactly, literally what's there. Remember, it's about actuality. So there you have it. I'll do one more for you. I'll do C and I'll do feel. Fanny butt nootropic. Pretty cool for some of you that know what this is. Feel smooth, very smooth, like baby skin smooth. It has lines. It's vertical. Feels a little hollow. Feels loose. It's white, orange, and there you go. So that's basically how you do it. You do it with any object. You can do it anything that's right in front of you, from trees, from your lamps, to even your cat, your pet, anything that's in your direct view of vision. You want to use that to your advantage, and you can do as many as you want. Like I said, 5 to 6 minutes. You can push it to 10 minutes, even better. 15, even better. 20, even better. But you want to be consistent, so you don't want to do 30 minutes a day. If you can't do 30 minutes every day and you end up doing it for 2 days, then it's really pointless. You want to be consistent and choose a time that works for you, and that lets you be consistent. So yeah, there you have it. And you want to focus on not so much precision, but on the speed, noticing exactly what's there, moving on to the next one, pointing out exactly what's there, moving on to the next one. You want to have like 5 to 6 second period between each set exercise. The quicker you're able to do this, the quicker you're able to reprogram your subconscious mind to become actualized, to become mindful, to become more Zen-like, right? To be in a hyper mindful state, have a clearer perception of life, just feel better, reduce anxiety, right? That's really what mindfulness is going to do to you if you practice it. You might notice a few benefits the first few days, like I did, but after that it's gonna go stale, neutral, until you keep practicing, and then you're gonna gradually increase again the benefits. So don't expect too much until maybe a few months in, like at least 2 months in, right? It's just about being consistent. Don't be discouraged if the results are not there. They're gonna be there, and when they show up, you're definitely gonna notice them. So hope you like it, and I'm gonna keep making videos on, enlightenment, non-duality topics, breathing exercises. I do a lot of those.